Hey y'all, good evening. This is Tony, one half a Couple with Soul. I'm bringing y'all this video this evening. Of course, Tony's Sweet Treats, and I want to make sure that I did this video for you all. I don't know if you all will see a lot of this at all, but of course I'm making a sour cream pound cake because someone wanted to buy one on Thanksgiving, so they wanted it tomorrow. So I'm making it for them tomorrow before they head back to Maryland. So like I said, this recipe will go kind of quick. It takes about 10-15 minutes at the most to actually get it together. But it takes about an hour, 15 minutes at the most to bake. I'd say that. So, like I said, I don't know if you all can't really, well, you can't see it, but I'll just talk to y'all in the meantime. So, like I said, I hope that y'all are doing well. And I'm actually, I guess you can see some of, oops, Lord. Y'all, I didn't put the thing in right. Oh my goodness, what in the world? Seriously? Okay. Where am I at? Where's this thing at? Okay. Y'all, okay, my handy dandy. I ain't put the doggone thing in right. Now I got butter all over my hands. Y'all may see all this stuff in the background. Y'all, there will be a TikTok video on my page sometime this evening talking about our dinner tonight. Adrian made northern beans, and his daughter Lily made a pan of cornbread. So it was. I haven't eaten yet because I haven't had a chance to yet. Once I get this in the oven, I shall be eating, y'all. So I'm finna go ahead and start mixing up this butter. This recipe is very, very easy. It's like your traditional pound cake, actually. And like I said, it's a sour cream pound cake, and I'll give y'all pictures afterwards and that kind of thing too. And this is going to actually be a bundt cake, just to let y'all know. 2 sticks of butter softened. That's what's in this bowl right now. And I got to whip up right quick. 3 cups of sugar, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sour cream, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And first I was supposed to, of course, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, I'm sorry, was to add the baking soda and salt to the sour cream, which I already got that done. That's what's sitting back here in this blue bowl, y'all. There we go. And it also takes 6 eggs as well. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get whipping the butter. It says cream the butter very well. And this is not my first time making a pound cake, or this pound cake either. I've made some before, many different kinds of pound cakes before. But like I said, the first thing you always want to do anytime that you're baking anything, I don't care what it is, make sure, of course, your hands are clean. My hands have been washed several times. And then also, too, of course, like I said, when it says creaming the butter, make sure that you cream that butter. And usually you have to add the sugar right after that. So just keep that in mind, because you got to cream those together well, y'all. Let me go ahead and get started. I know y'all can't see. I wish y'all can see, y'all. But I got my little stand in there. Next time I'll use my stand for y'all. Y'all can't really see. But it's okay. And y'all, it usually does not take long to cream up the butter. This is how the butter looks in this bowl, and that's creamed. And like I said, I have to add the sugar. It's 3 cups of sugar, so I'm going to add 1 cup at a time, actually. Oh, gotta get the sugar. Gotta get the sugar, y'all. Like I said, I hope y'all are doing okay. I know there's some craziness going on out there in the world, but like I said, try to at least remain positive as much as you can. I'm saying that to myself and to y'all too, to make sure that I do the same as well, y'all. And I tell y'all stuff, it ain't just for me, for y'all, it's for me as well. To make sure I'm reminded to, of course, remain positive. Try to think the best out of all situations. I guess I put it that way. And here's the sugar, y'all. I'm pouring it on in there as soon as I get it on the thing, y'all. And my sugar thing is so old, y'all. All this sugar. Come on up out of there. Come on up out of there. Okay, I'm trying to get you up out of there. There we go. There's 1 cup, but I actually got to get the whole bag of sugar because that's not going to be enough. I got to get, okay. I got a whole big old giant. I think this is a 5-pound bag. I think this is 5 pounds. So, there we go. Okay. About this big old giant bag from Walmart, actually. Oh, it's 10 pounds. I'm sorry, 10 pounds. Bought this from Walmart a little while ago, and I'm just now putting it into my actual sugar bowl. And like I said, I've had this sugar, this is not sugar bowl, my glass sugar container. I've had that container since I had my first apartment, y'all. And you know how, well, it needs to be washed, I guess, to put it that way. But I've had that thing for so long. I love my little container. But I know I'm going to have to get another one because it's kind of hard. The top is kind of small, y'all. Which I don't have any problem that much putting any sugar in there or taking it out. I want to set this right up here, this whole thing of sugar, because I'm going to need that shortly. So I just filled that up, y'all, so I can have my whole container full of sugar. It should have been done beforehand, but that's all right. It's done now. Okay, there we go. So at any time that you're baking, you want to make sure that you're leveling off your sugars, anything that sugars, flours, your dry ingredients. I'm trying to make sure I get this camera right. Okay, there we go. So you want to make sure that you level off any dry ingredients that you have. So this is, of course, my little 1 cup of sugar. So, of course, leveling off, you can take anything with the flat side, and I always use a butter knife. That's the best for me because it has the longest flat side in this kitchen. Because a spoon and a fork and that kind of thing, it stops kind of short. So, like I said, I always use the butter knife, y'all. I'm going to do that 3 times. So there's the first one. Lumps of sugar. There's the first one. Let me go ahead and cream that one together too, y'all. Okay, I got that as mixed as I could before I move on to my next cups, and this is how it looks. It looks the same kind of, just a little bit more grainier, I guess I would say, if y'all can see that. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other 2 cups in her as well. As soon as I may need a spoon. Spoon some of it out. Okay, there we go. Got a big old lump of sugar that time, y'all. There we go. So like I said, whenever you're using anything, whether it's for sugar, flour, salt, baking soda, baking powder, make sure that you're leveling them off first before you put it into your recipe, because if not, you'll mess up your recipe, y'all. You'll have a cake that's a cake or cookies, whatever you're making, that's too flat, too fluffy, that kind of thing. So you want to make sure you got them just right. And I move this fast, y'all. Because I don't take time trying to get things together, so I always move my hands. I don't just hold it in one place. I want to make sure everything is actually mixed up. All right, there we go. And I got 1 more cup of sugar, y'all. As soon as I get it up out of here. Uh-oh, it's a big old lump of sugar in there, too. There we go. I think I got it. And I'm actually measuring this on a paper, I guess a styrofoam plate. When I'm actually leveling off my sugar, I'm going to do the same thing with the flour as well to make sure that I can just pour right back into the bag any extras or any leftovers that comes off of here. So there's the 3rd one. Okay. Righty. So like I said, I had some sugar left over, so I'm pouring it right back into the bag that I can use next time, because there's nothing wrong with it. Just the sugar that was on the sides when it was leveled off. That's all. Righty? So I got that. Let me put this thing of sugar back in the closet. Let's see, I got a big old thing of sugar, y'all. And I think this thing of sugar, for those out there who do bake as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I gotta put this somewhere else. I'll put it up there. And for those out there who bake as well, like I said, that big old thing of sugar came from Walmart. And I think it was less than $5. I want to say it was like $3.99 or something like that. And that's probably gonna last a little minute, so that was good. I'm glad they had that sugar like that, y'all. And they have flour like that as well. But let me go ahead and mix this on up too. And I always use the size of my little mixer to scrape down the sides, so I won't have to use up all these dishes. So like I said, that's just my little technique, but you can use whatever technique you use. Even if you use more utensils, go ahead and use them, y'all. That's just me. Alrighty. I got that going. Now it's time for the eggs, y'all. And for the eggs, we actually have 6 whole eggs. I gotta go. Oh, they're up on the counter. There we go. But I have 6 eggs in here. Well, I have more than 6 eggs, but the recipe calls for 6 eggs, y'all. And they've been sitting out for a while since I got home, so you have to add them. Add one, of course, mix up, add another, then mix again. So like I said, you can't just add them all at one time. The recipes for pound cakes always tell you to add the sugar, flour, all those types of ingredients, the eggs, one at a time. So you can make sure that you keep this recipe kind of even. So 1 egg at a time. So we'll do this 6 times, y'all. Alrighty. There we go. There's one. That's all. I should have got my paper towels. That's all right. Let me see. That's all right. Okay, let me get. I'm gonna go ahead and beat this egg up, y'all. There was one. And at the end, I'll beat a lot better than that, y'all. Just to let y'all know. You know, I'll make sure that it's all beat up very, very well. Because I don't ever just leave it like it is. Trying to take out these eggs so I can set them up here. So I'm going to have to keep. So I'm about to drop this whole carton, y'all. That'll be a doggone mess. So let me put this into the fridge. There we go. Okay. Then I'm back to egg cracking. So here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There's one more. Stays well. I'm on a tight space up on my kitchen counter, y'all. So I don't have a nice big old giant kitchen where I can bake and do all this stuff in yet. But I will have it, I'm pretty sure. Then y'all be able to actually see the doggone recipes and actually what I'm doing. So, but like I said, that's okay. For the meantime, you will see it right here. That's all right. Another one. We on egg number 4, y'all. Egg number 4. And yes, I'm being careful to make sure there's no shells in here. I know some people actually put their eggs into a bowl first and then put them into the batter. I'm one who's always just putting it into the batter. That's just me. I've never had any shells thus far, and I hope I don't have any. I put it that way. I crack them very, very well. And it's actually getting very, very fluffy, y'all. I'll show it to y'all too. Once I get all the eggs in there. And like I said again, I still use the beaters to actually scrape down the sides of my bowl with. Try to cut down as much as I can on dishes and all that kind of stuff. And it works well for me, y'all. Right. Okay, this is egg number 5. All right. Then all we got is 2 ingredients left. The last egg, y'all, which I almost dropped. I'm telling y'all that I ain't never had no doggone egg. Now I want to crumble up. I just told y'all I ain't had no eggs. Now I got to get a bowl, Lord. All right, y'all. I guess I told her fib. Bragging too much. Talk about never had any eggshells in my eggs. I almost did, so I had to get me a bowl, y'all, and put the egg in the bowl. Lord have mercy. I just said that. So crazy. There we go. It's in the bowl. There's no shells. But I do want to wash my hands, though. Try to wash my hands at least every 10, 15 minutes. The same with gloves. You have on gloves every 10, 15 minutes, especially if you're dealing with different things like eggs and meat and stuff like that, seafood. Make sure that you're washing your hands every 10 to 15 minutes or changing up your gloves, y'all. With new gloves. Uh-oh. My hands will probably just stay wet, but that's okay. And I'm a mixing, y'all. Let me scrape down the sides of the bowl again, y'all. There we go. Trying to get that down there. Let me show y'all how fluffy this is. Hold 1 second, y'all. Let me keep it on the line for y'all. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna show y'all how fluffy. I know I ain't gonna be able to hold this the whole time, but like I said, you all get the gist of how fluffy this actually is. And it looks good, y'all. It looks very, very good. I always love to, of course, stick my finger in the bowl after I get everything made and into the pan and taste it before I wash it out. I love doing that, y'all. I don't know if y'all like to eat cake mix or anything, but every time, not every time, but most times, a lot of times, I finish with the cake or something, I'll taste a little bit of the batter because it's always usually really good, y'all. I got sugar on top of my book, my little cookbook. And this is my cookbook. Well, my written cookbook, I guess I put it that way, actually. But I have 2 of these, just to let y'all know. I was asked by a few people to, of course, at some point to put these into an actual recipe book that you can purchase. I will do that at some point, just to let y'all know. So I promised them that I would. That was about, I think it was last year. So I definitely will make that happen, y'all. So the next thing, flour. So the next thing as far as, so this is a sour cream cake. So with that, you're going to add the sour cream alternately with the flour, beginning and ending with the flour. So there's 3 cups of flour. So I'm going to go ahead and get the flour out and put a cup on in here and go ahead and get that beat on up. And then put some sour cream mixture in there. That's the stuff in the bowl. Because like I said, that's what this cake is, a sour cream cake. So let me go ahead and get this. I'll set this over here so I won't be having to reach back over and all that kind of stuff. So let me get the flour, y'all. Flour. Flour power. Trying to see if I have any. So I know I'm going to have to get some more flour possibly. Because it's 3 cups of flour, y'all. Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. It's 3 cups of flour in this particular recipe, you all. And like I said, you want to start with the flour and end with the flour. So that means between every time I'm putting a cup of flour in here, I'm putting a third of this sour cream mixture in there as well. Because for pound cakes, when you have stuff like that, whether it's buttermilk, milk, sour cream, cream cheese, that kind of thing, you actually have to add that stuff alternately, so towards the end. So let's keep that in mind, especially for y'all who bake out there as well. Like I said, this isn't my first pound cake. I've done many, so that's how it's always done, y'all. Okay. Let me get this over there. I'm trying to get this stupid cord. There we go. There we go. I think I got it, y'all. That's the first cup, and then I'm going to add a third, like I said, of the sour cream mixture. The sour cream mixture actually consisted of 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Make sure I'm telling y'all that. It should be baking soda and salt. Yes, baking soda and salt. 1/4 of a teaspoon each in a cup of sour cream. So I'm going to put as much, well, a third of this in there. Not as much, but a third of this in there, y'all. Trying to make, because I had to stir all this up, making sure that it's still creamy and all that. Okay. I don't know what a third is, so I just put 3 big old heaping spoonfuls in there. So I'm sure that should be all right. Actually, I'll put like 1 more. Just in case, just in case. There we go. Put 1 more. Ready? Scrape the sides with this darn thing again, y'all, to make sure the stuff is getting off the sides and everything is getting mixed on in. Don't want to leave anything behind. There we go. All right, so I'm ready for my other cup of flour. Flour, flour, power. This is my second cup of flour. So of course, I guess I actually may have to. I'm thinking about it, I should have put a half of that sour cream in there. But that's okay, I'll put some more on this round. So I just thought about, I'm starting and ending with flour, so I don't know how I forgot that. So I should have put at least half in there actually, but that's okay. It'll still be alright. Okay. There we go. Oh, oops. Alright. Only thing I hate about floury ingredients or powder ingredients is that all that smoke comes up when you're trying to mix it. Especially when it's like flour and powdered sugar. Because I make icings and stuff like that too. It's like, oh my goodness, what in the world? When you get done, you have a whole white face and all this stuff going on. That cracks me up. But that's alright, it happens. I'm actually going to go ahead and put the rest of this in there because I have to begin it in with flour. That's why I should have put the half of it. For some reason, y'all, I can't calculate today. That's all right. I took math. I'm 45, so I took math a long time ago. So I'm like, Lord have mercy. That's all right. That is all right, y'all. Uh-oh. Trying to get all this out of here. As much as I can out this darn bowl. All right. Like I said, this is a pretty easy cake to make, especially if you're into cake baking and stuff like that. It just takes about 10-15 minutes, but just getting all the ingredients in there. And once you get those in there, then it's ready to put into the pan. I'll show y'all that too, once I get to that part. And yes, I always turn my bowl. You don't have to do that, but like I said, that's something that I do when I'm mixing and baking. I'm always turning my bowl as I bake. And I said, that's just me. I mean, as I mix. It's something I should see my great-great-grandmom doing, my other grandmom. So, of course, like I said, I just took those little tips and don't know why I do them, but it makes the cake a lot fluffier. It seems to be a little bit fluffier, and I guess it just gives me a peace of mind that everything is mixed in, I suppose. But like I said, I saw them doing that too, and they used to have the fluffiest cakes. Because I was a mixer at one point, just back in the day. Okay, there we go. And the last cup of flour, y'all. The last cup of flour, all right. I'm going to have to fill my little flour container. This is the flour container, but I'm going to have to fill this up too. Won't be right now, but whenever, sometime this weekend or whatnot. So I'm probably going to make something else. So I got some stuff. I'll be, come on tomorrow on a video to talk to y'all a few too. Tomorrow morning, probably about 6:45-ish. Right after I get dressed in the morning for work, because I got some things I want to let y'all know for the month of December. Because I'm having some giveaways, y'all. Having some sweet giveaways. That should give you a hint. And it's only for those in the St. Louis area and surrounding areas. No more than about 50 miles out, I guess I put it that way. Or whoever can come pick it up. I guess I put it that way as well. But like I said, I'll tell y'all more on tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be having a giveaway, y'all. First of its kind, actually. Uh-oh. Trying to get this. Okay, where's my top for the flour? There we go. Alright, so I can put all these back in. I'll do that later. I'm trying to get this cake finished. I'll do that later. Okay. And this is our last cup of flour, y'all. And after this, I got to get my pan, my bundt cake pan. I'll show you. I got 2 of them actually, but I used probably the gold one today. And then I'll show y'all that because I have to go ahead and get it all oiled and all that kind of stuff too. But I'll show y'all that shortly. Oh, actually, no, I don't. I gotta add the vanilla. So I can't do that. Hold on. Add the vanilla. I need a tablespoon. A teaspoon. I should have, yep, right here in my pan. Teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, y'all. I can't forget the doggone vanilla. They'll be like, what is going on here? Like, this cake tastes plain. I'm just kidding. But like I said, I can't forget the doggone vanilla. So, there's only 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Just to let y'all know, it's 1 teaspoon. I don't know if my Wi-Fi, hopefully my Wi-Fi is not messing up. I see like the bars going back and forth or something. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it's all right. Wipe down the sides one more time, y'all. And then I'm going to get my darn bundt pan. And go ahead and get to pouring this baby into the bundt pan. Okay. Y'all know what I've always wanted to do with this mixer thing? But just to put this in the pan and have a shoot all up on the ceiling. I've seen that like in a movie or something a long time ago. That was just so, it was funny, I guess, at the time, but I'm sure it's not funny when you have to clean all this stuff up. I'm sure of that. So, but it looked fun to me. And that's silliness, I know. But it definitely looked fun, y'all. Alright, come on up in there. Here we go. Got all my stuff nice and compacted away. So this is the bundt cake pan I'm actually using. I believe this is a 9-cup shoot. I think it's a 9 cup because I bought it so long ago. I want to say it's a 9 cup. But like I said, I definitely have got to spray it, y'all. And I always use this extra virgin olive oil. That's what I've used for any kind of spray I have at home. Whether it's extra virgin olive oil, the canola oil, the actual bake-off, that kind of thing. I've used all types of sprays. But like I said, this is always my go-to because it seems like it works so well. And actually, I'm glad I left the flour out because I need a little bit of flour for this pan. Just a little bit, just so it won't stick. There we go. Okay, so once I spray, like I said, that's me. I will go ahead and lightly dust it with flour as well to make sure that the cake comes out. Because if y'all know anything about bundt cakes, they can get stuck in the pan and you got to start it all back over again. And I am not trying to have that happen tonight. So let me spray this thing down. I know I got to put a lot of spray on here. A lot of spray. And I always spray this over the sink. Y'all can do it over the trash can as well. Just so you won't have all that residue all over the place. I guess I put it that way. Because you'll have grease all over the place, spray all over the place. I always do mine over the sink or either over the trash can. Today it was over the sink, so. Let me get a spoon. Oh, I need a spoon. And how I lightly dust my bundt pans, I usually just throw the flour on in there. And then just dust it out over the trash can is what I normally do. I'll sprinkle it in first. Like I said, get it on around. If y'all can see me doing this, get it around as much as possible. Ooh. Like I said, I definitely do not want to have this stick to this pan. Because I've had that happen. I had to start all back over, y'all. I don't know if there's any other bakers out there, but that is a mess. When you have, especially when you're trying to get done and things are going on and the cake got stuck. I've had it stuck more than once, y'all. I'm sure this won't be the case, but I've had it stuck more than once. Back in the day. Uh-oh. I think I put too much right there with this. Uh-oh. And I'm not able to do this over the trash. I'm just going to do it over the sink. With the dusting part. Alright. over the sink. It may not be a good idea, but that's all right. That's how it's gonna happen today. So, okay, got that lightly dusted. And like I said, time for the cake to go on, y'all. Because the oven's already on. It's on 350. It's been on since the cornbread was made. So the oven is hot and ready to go. So I can throw these over there. Clean up while I'm moving. Okay, so what I always use, I use any one of my little spoons, and I usually use my little wooden spoon. Uh-oh, let me take this off of that so I'm gonna have to pick that up. There we go. And I always hold the pan, y'all. Go ahead and just start dumping the cake. I don't actually level it off until I actually put it into the pan, y'all. Because it'll go on there any kind of way, and I just put it into the pan until I make sure I get it all in there. I guess I'm blocking the camera for y'all. I don't think there's any kind of way I can put this to show y'all, actually. But like I said, I'll have a kitchen where I can show y'all one day. That's all right. I'm trying to put it over here so I can just do it over here. Maybe y'all can see that, maybe. I don't know. No. That's okay. But just imagine me pouring the cake batter into, or the pound cake batter into the bundt pan. That's what I'm doing right now, y'all. Since y'all can't really see it. So, like I said, at some point I'm going to have a nice kitchen. Y'all going to be able to see all the stuff that's going on up in here. And right now my kitchen is kind of small. I don't have all the cabinet space, islands, that kind of thing to use to set cameras up on, but that's all right, y'all. That is all right. I know I'll have a better kitchen. I'm sure that. A better and big kitchen, too. Pretty sure of that. Okay. Uh-oh. Just trying to get all of this out of here, y'all. Because after this, it just goes into the oven for about an hour. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll set my Alexa for that. Once I put it in there. At least for an hour, and I come back and check on it. And then I'll give it a few more minutes, but make sure it's doing all right. Right, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I've done these kind of demos before. Just at this time, you just can't see. Well, you saw some of it, I'll put it that way. So that's all right, you saw some of it. But this will be boxed, of course, too, once I'm done. And I'll show y'all that, too. Like I said, this is a sour cream pound cake. That's enough because I can't get that up out of there. That's enough of that. Okay. Oh, I need the spoon. Like I said, usually I just take it around, make sure that it's kind of as even as possible at the top is what I normally do. I'm trying to get it as even as I can, y'all. It looks like it's even to me. Looks like it. Looks like it. Looks like it. Looks like it's even to me. Okay. But I say at the end, we always go ahead and get some. So I wait till I have it in the oven already. I'm going to go ahead and stick this on in the oven. Let me show y'all what it looks like. See, this is the cake here, the pound cake. And it's just like I said, it's going to go into the oven for about an hour and 15 minutes. But I'll set it for an hour. And then I come back and check on it, y'all. I always do that. So I know they say you're not supposed to open up the oven, but I have like a light on the oven I can look into there as well. And if I need to open up, it's only for like about a few seconds, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in the oven. All right. And I always set mine up on the top rack. That's just something I've always done. You can set it on the bottom however you want to put it, I guess. But like I said, mine always sits up on the top rack. I never set mine on the bottom unless I need the space, and I got to put it on the bottom anyway. So I noticed the bottom, it cooks a lot faster, but the inside does not be done. So with that, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get y'all off here. Thanks to those who, of course, came to see the video, that kind of thing. Thank y'all. I want to say have a great evening. I'll show y'all pictures. I'll just take pictures after it comes out the oven, y'all. Y'all will see that probably later on tonight or in the morning. So take care, y'all. Have a great night.